tell who you think I'm going to pick. But it's not a stupid decision. Like I said in the last video, it's a very smart decision. Because a lot of people take them. Also, I think I need to finish one of the divisions I didn't do. I didn't do the NFC. Did I do the NFC? Well, anyway. This is going to be all the playoff video and stuff. So here's the thing. If you like this video, you know what you should do? You should subscribe. You know why? Because that would give me more confidence to make more videos. That would be good for me. And if you also like, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. Also, if you like this video, you should like it. I like it if you like it. It makes me happy. Also, I have no clue what to do in the future videos. I'm going to might do more video. I might try to do some new video game series if I go to GameStop and buy like 8 games today. Hopefully that'll happen. I doubt it though, because my dad's not getting home from work till later. Anyway, I've talked too long, so let's get into the video. Okay, the number 1 seed in the AFC is, drumroll, the New England Patriots, 12-4 for the 5th year in a row. It seems like Patriots came off to a rocky start without Tom Brady, but what do we know what they do? They survive, and then they continue to roll. Number 1 seed in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers, with the return of Jordy Nelson at wide receiver. Gives Randall Cobb, doesn't no longer have to be number 1 option, gives him more open looks. Aaron Rodgers turns back into the 2nd best quarterback in pro football this year. Going to have an MVP type season. And the Green Bay Packers defense has improved. Julius Peppers, Clay Matthews, Clinton Dix is great in this. It is, what is this, 3rd year now? Yeah, so they're the number 1 seed in the NFC. Number 2 seed in the AFC, the Pittsburgh Steelers, 11-5. The Steelers barely won their division over the Bengals, like I said in the last video, but I don't want them to. I hate the Steelers more than anyone, so don't get this wrong. So the Steelers win, and the Steelers are going to be number 2 seed. Even though they don't have Latavius Bryant, they should still be pretty darn good. The Cardinals, number 2 seed in the NFC. The Cardinals, Carson Palmer, Bruce Arians. Carson Palmer, he kind of scares it, you know. I mean, we'll see how he does. He throws those picks and gets you kind of crazy, drives you crazy. But yeah, we'll see how he does. Colts, number 3 seed in the AFC. The Colts. They have a really bad division, so that's kind of why I picked them. But hey. I mean, I don't have much trust in tight ends other than Marcus Mariota, and I don't have much trust in the Texans with Brock Osweiler. I'm not a believer. And the Jags, I don't know. So the Colts, okay, the Panthers are the 3 seed. They lost Josh Norman, which will be hard. But you know what? That's going to be okay because it's all right. Because their defense is still good. They're not going to be as good as they were last year. Nowhere near, I don't think. Without Josh Norman, it's a big loss. But hey, I mean, at least they're more likable now without that cocky jerk off their team. So, 4 seed in the AFC, the Raiders. The Raiders win their division. And they make the playoffs. And Derek Carr's a great year. Take that, Jonathan. Yeah, their defense is going to be better. Their Amari Cooper is one of the best receivers in the league. Again, take that, Jonathan. Just watch, you'll see. And so, yeah, I think they're going to win their division and make it to the playoffs. Seahawks, yeah, they're Russell Wilson. There's not much else to say. I mean, they're not nearly as good as they were in the early Super Bowl years or when they lost to the Patriots, but I mean, they lost Marshawn Lynch, which is a big loss, but Thomas Rawls looks like he's pretty good, too. He looks like he'll be able to pick up the slack. And yeah, so I think they'll be good. But they got Russell Wilson. 5 Bengals, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs for what, the 6th straight year? 9-7, 10-6, something like that. Yeah, and we'll see later if they actually make it past the 1st round. Cowboys. Cowboys are the best team in that division, best offensive line in football, and that really helps. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to move around, see where the better lighting is. Okay, Broncos will make the playoffs with, like, no quarterback. I think they'll make it. Their defense is just still looks really, really good, and I think that they'll make the playoffs still, and yeah. So I think even without a quarterback, they're not going to do much, but I think their defense is good enough to get them to the playoffs. Vikings. Minnesota Vikings, Teddy Bridgewater, Mike Zimmer. I'm much more of a believer in them than I am the Lions or the Bears. And I think, and they're better this year. Teddy Bridgewater's a year older. So, they're going to make the playoffs, in my opinion. And they're going to be the second team. They won the division last year, but they won't this year with Jordan Nelson back, but they're still pretty good. Okay, now let's get the playoffs. The wild card round, we have the Colts and the Broncos. A hard-fought game between the 3-seed Colts and the 6-seed Broncos, but in Indy, Andrew Luck comes through. He has a good year, and he's going to come through this time. So the Colts move on to the divisional round. And then wild card, the second AFC game, the Raiders and the Bengals. It's in Oakland, but guess what, guys? This team isn't experienced in the playoffs, the Oakland Raiders. And Andy Dalton didn't get hurt this year, as I know. As I'm predicting, he's not hurt. So guess what's going to happen? The Bengals are actually going to win a playoff game. They're actually going to do it. They're actually going to do it. They're going to beat the Raiders, which will be an upset. But they will do it, and they'll win a playoff game. And I know it sounds crazy, but it could happen. And they're going to win a playoff game this year. NFC wild card. We have the Panthers, the 3-seed, playing the Vikings, the 6-seed. As again, I love the Vikings, love their coach, really like their quarterback, love their defense, but it's Cam Newton, and I know I can't. You guys know I can't stand Cam Newton, but still, they're going to. Cam Newton is going to. Like my hat, the Patriots. Boy, I like to wear this way better, actually. Cam Newton's just too good. As much as I don't like him, he's really good, and he's going to lead the Panthers and Carolina past the Vikings. Cowboys against the Seahawks, a rematch of the Romo fumble game. And guess what? The result's going to be the same. Seattle and Russell Wilson are going to beat the Cowboys and Tony Romo. Unless Dak Prescott plays. Then the Cowboys could win. Yeah, it's a little joke. Then we go on to the divisional round. The 3-seed Indianapolis Colts playing the 2-seed Pittsburgh Steelers. Andrew Luck does what he can, but it's going to be crazy in Heinz Field. The crowd's going to be crazy. We go into a frenzy. And the Steelers move on to the AFC Championship game. Just have too much weapons for Andrew Luck and the Colts this time. And okay, the 3-2 game in the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers rematch in the NFC Championship. But this time, the Panthers won't be nearly the better team. Arizona has Tyrann Mathieu at the end of the year this time, and it's in Arizona. They have the number 2 seed. They're the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and they beat the Carolina Panthers pretty handily. So, sorry Carolina, not this time either. So, Arizona on to the NFC Championship game. So far we have the Steelers and Cardinals. Next, the Patriots playing the Bengals. The 1-seed Patriots, 5-seed Bengals. Brady in Gillette in the playoffs. No one beats him there. I think he's lost one time there in his career. And he's looking for his 5th ring. Guess what? The Bengals don't stand a chance. Sorry, they don't. It's over. Not in Gillette. They don't. And what they got, Patriots got more weapons this year. Nope. Bengals had a good run. Congrats for getting past the first round, but that's where it ends. Patriots to play the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. But first, let's find out who makes the NFC Championship game. Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks. 2 years ago, Green Bay should have went to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. But we all know what happened. Seattle somehow lucked out and got to the Super Bowl to then lose to the Patriots. And a miracle or interception, whatever you want to call it. Guess what? Not this time. Green Bay beats them. Green Bay beats them in Green Bay. Seattle, Russell Wilson tries to do what he can. No, it's in Green Bay this time. It's not in Seattle. No Marshawn Lynch. So, we have the Packers, the Cardinals, and the Steelers, Patriots. AFC Championship weekend, baby. Who's going to go to Super Bowl 51? Who is it going to be? Let's find out. First, we got the NFC Championship game. Arizona, Green Bay, Carson Palmer, Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews, Chandler Jones, Tyrann Mathieu, HaHa Clinton Dix, stars everywhere. But guess what's going to happen? Aaron Rodgers is going to go back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2010. He's going to take his squad to Super Bowl 51 in Houston. Ready, baby? 2 weeks. Aaron Rodgers is going to try to win a second title for the Green Bay Packers, the real America's team. And the AFC Championship game in New England, in Boston, in Massachusetts, we have the New England Patriots playing Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, 4-time champion, for his 5th. Dion Lewis, Le'Veon Bell, Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan, Rob Gronkowski, Martellus Bennett, Danny Amendola, Antonio Brown, Martavius Bryant. I don't know if he's suspended or not. I don't know. Marcus Whedon. It's everywhere. Darius Hayward-Bay. Steelers, defensively, offensively. We got Malcolm Butler, Logan Ryan. Our defense is looking good. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to be a close game. It's not going to be an easy one. But Pittsburgh's going home. They're not going to Super Bowl 51. The Patriots are going to Super Bowl 51 to play the Green Bay Packers. Now, I know I predict the Super Bowl every year. This is going to happen eventually.